It's the end of July. I haven't vlogged since the end of March. I can hardly believe it. I think that's the longest period of time I've ever gone without making a vlog or coming to say hello to you. I frankly have not been feeling it. That's not to say that I haven't missed you, because mostly I have. But I just put down the social media stuff for a while. And I think all of us should from time to time. It has its place, of course. I have been playing on Instagram, but that's just like what it's called. Instant. Anyway, what can I tell you? First, my eyeball. I had my cataract surgery done 2 months ago in May, the end of May, and it was great. The day of, it's no big deal. Cataract surgery is, it's not in, out, but, you know, it takes like 15 minutes. And you have an IV, but it's no big deal. And it was great. Right after surgery, I could see color, I could see light, I could see things, I could see very clearly. Well, I could see clearly. Then you go through a whole slew of drops, like days on days on days of drops. 30 days of drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, more than that. 3 drops 4 times a day. 3 different kinds of drops, each 4 times a day. So no big deal. You do that for a month or 6 weeks or whatever the hell it was, and you're supposed to be good to go. I was told I wouldn't need glasses for this eye. Well, it was great for 3 weeks, and then I couldn't see again, and I felt like there was an eyelash stuck in my eye, and I couldn't see anything, and it was itchy, and it was burning and stinging, and I couldn't see again. Back to the same as I was before the cataract surgery. All blurry, I couldn't see. Went back to see my eye doctor, and he says, oh yeah, I've never seen a scar tissue and film grow so thickly, so quickly after cataract surgery, but no wonder you can't see. There's nothing that we can do until 2 months have passed. Then we will zap it with a laser. So I had the laser surgery done a week ago today. And I would say I am at 50% sight, which is better than I was for 14 months prior to the cataract surgery. Better than a year and a half of not being able to see practically anything out of my left eye. I can see 50%. I can't quite read, but I can see much better. And I am hoping that when I see my eye doctor, because you have to wait another like 3 weeks before you can go and have the eye tested for new corrective lenses, I am hopeful that my vision will be corrected with lens help. So that's that sad story. And I'm fed up to the eyeballs with the whole thing. And I think I just need to accept that I have a reduced vision in that eye, and that's the way it is. Too bad, so sad. What else can I tell you? I wasn't going to mention this because my friend Dave, who used to be here on YouTube, was the only person that I could think of that would enjoy this TV show that Pat and I watched a couple, 3 weeks ago. And I sent him, I told him about it. And it's called Camping. And it's by Julia Davis, who is a British woman. It's a British comedy. It is 6 half-hour episodes of this little family and their friends, and they go camping in a farmer's field, basically. And when Pat and I watched it, I hated it, but I was compelled to watch. I hated all the characters, but I had to see. It was shocking and obtuse and rude, and I just wanted to smack everybody. So I sent it. I told Dave about it. And now here I am telling you, because it's just like that thing, you know, when you taste something that's horrible, like, what is it? Marmite? What is it? And Vegemite. When you taste Vegemite, you have to say to your friend, here, taste this, because it's horrible. Try it, because you're going to hate it. So, with caution, and if you have strong viewing tastes, like it's not blood and guts and gore, it's just, oh my God, I can't even describe it. Go and watch it. You'll hate everybody. I just know it. What else? I have to tell you about my pens and stuff, sort of. I didn't bring any to show to you. Sorry. Too bad. So sad. I guess that's my phrase of the day. Should have called my video that. Maybe I'll change the title and call it Too Bad, So Sad. Anyway, you remember the movie Seven with Brad Pitt and, oh dear, I can't remember, Morgan Freeman. You remember Seven, which was difficult to watch all those years ago. And what's his name from, oh my God. I should always come prepared. Doesn't matter. Seven was all about this murderer, serial murderer, who kept a whole bunch of notebooks in his horrible, disgusting apartment. There were shelves and shelves and shelves and racks and racks and racks of notebooks, sort of like this one. This one's a hardback, though. His, I think, were softback, like this one. You know how I feel about writing materials, pens and paper and ink. You know how I've talked about Moleskine in the past. You know. If you've followed me, you know these things. Well, Moleskine sucks. I love the look of the book. I love the feel of the book. I love the construction of the book. But the paper sucks. It isn't made for fountain pens. But back to Seven. The books, the notebooks in the murderer, the serial murderer's apartment. Hundreds of them. Always intrigued me. I always wanted to have, to construct, to make, to write a notebook that looked like that. I don't know why. I just did. Always. That was the compulsion, I think, with the Moleskines. I just wanted to fill it edge to edge to edge to edge with little tiny writing. I don't have little tiny writing, but that's what I wanted to do. So I'm going to show you, and these are, don't even try to read them, but this is what I've been doing with my fountain pens. All of this kind of thing, and it's just all just, this was my first book. All just pages and pages and pages of stuff. This is my most recent book. So it's pages and pages of just all kinds of different styles of writing, But I'm filling the notebooks. Over there behind me here on that shelf, there's probably 8 Moleskines that I've had for 15 years that don't have a thing in them. Here's another. See, these are the pens and the inks and different writing. And see, it's just, I don't know, maybe I'm psychotic. I don't know. Anyway, that's the pens. I did want to tell you about Vienna's visit. Vienna is my great niece who was born in Hong Kong and currently lives in Australia, which is her residence. She has an Australian passport. Christopher, my nephew, and Vienna came to visit and stayed here in the Blue Room the end of April and the first 2 weeks of May. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about that, but here I am, one of the longest videos I've ever made, to say hello, and it's enough. So that will give me something to tell you about the next time. I'm going to add one little picture of Vienna at the end of this. I will endeavor to be back. I will promise, I read every comment. I will make an effort to try and respond, but please don't hold your breath or be hurt if I don't answer your comment. It is my goal. I'm very busy writing words. That's it, that's all.